Irma dice que está, entonces vamos a conseguir esto. Okay, ladies and gents, let's keep moving. Let's go to next page. Guide words, we are not going to do guide words on page 141. Let's move to 142, other automobile systems. Repeat the underlined words, listen to the paragraphs, then read them. Coolant, antifreeze, thermostat, circulates, regulates, malfunctions, overall, overhaul, overall, useful, in order to tear it down, rebuild, speedometer, malfunction, overheated. Ok, todas las palabras son entendibles. Coolant, van a entender qué significa, pero en antifreeze, si no leen eso pueden llegar a equivocarse en el significado de antifreeze. Así que lean muy bien eso. Overhaul. En 1986 fui a Recife, Brasil, por 6 meses para realizar las reparaciones mayores, el mantenimiento general de los aviones Chavantes. Y en la reparación general, decimos en inglés overhaul, ¿verdad? Overhaul es desarmar completamente una pieza para verificar cómo está internamente y volver a armarlo cambiando las piezas que fuesen necesarias. Eso es el overhaul. ¿Ok? Un desarme completo y volver a armar para ponerlo a nuevo. The cooling system. ¿Alguien nos quiere leer esto?
Can I read it? Can I read it?
Yes.
Okay. The cooling system. All internal combustion engines have some type of cooling system because of the high temperatures they generate during operation. The water is often used as a coolant when a vehicle is operating in hot or cold weather. Antifreeze should be added to the water in order to prevent freezing or overheating. A simple liquid cooling system is composed of a radiator, a coolant pump, a rubber hoses, a fan, and a thermostat. The coolant circulates through the system, removing heat from the hot mill. A thermostat regulates or controls the engine temperature. It automatically controls the flow of the coolant from the radiator to the engine.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, that's right. So coolant, water is often used as coolant, okay? Look at here. When a vehicle is operated in hot or cold weather, antifreeze should be added. Why? What for? In order to prevent what? Freezing or overheating, okay? You don't use antifreeze only to prevent freezing. You use antifreeze to prevent overheating too, okay? So this is the system. You have here the radiator. You have a fan in here. The engine is here. And the water or coolant or the antifreeze moves in here through the radiator and through the motor too. It's the water and antifreeze is moving through the engine and the radiator constantly. The coolant circulates through the system, removing heat from the hot metal. Okay, that's right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Our maid read this in a good way. She said here, engine, you have to know that you can say engine or engine. You can say either or either. You can say neither or neither. Okay. So no problem. That's good. I like it. So let's move to number 4, maintaining an automobile. Analia, Analia, please, come on. Better than ever, come on.
Number 4, maintaining an automobile, teacher.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The life on an automobile engine depends largely on preventive maintenance. Frequent
Analia,
tune-up.
sorry, I know that you read in a good way, and I know you can do better than that. Okay, don't doubt anymore. Okay, you know, just do it, just read it. Don't ask, don't think, just read it. Join the words and go ahead.
Okay. Frequent tune-up, oil changes, and the quick repair of malfunctions help keep an automobile useful for longer periods of time. Engines with more than 100,000 miles often needs a major overhaul. In order to overhaul the engine, it's sometimes necessary to tear it down, Disa- disassemble it, and then rebuild it. The gauges inside the car need to be working properly in order for the owner to keep the car in good condition. The fuel gauge, temperature gauge, oil pressure gauge, and
Speedometer.
speedometer,
Speedometer. Speedometer.
speedometer should be fixed immediately in the malfunction. You don't want to run out of gas, have an overheat engine, or travel faster than the speed limit.
Okay, thank you so much. We have a lot of new words in this. Maintaining automobile issues, malfunction, useful, overhaul, in order to, tear down. Tear it down. What is tear down? To disassemble. Tear it down or disassemble it are the same, okay? What is the opposite to the tear it down? To rebuild it. Rebuild and tear down are opposites. To disassemble and to rebuild it are opposites. The gauges inside the car need to be working properly. Speedometer, malfunction, and overheated engine. An overheating engine, it's a problem. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move to page 143. malfunction, a malfunction. Complete the words, then read the sentences. I didn't have enough coolant in the radiator. The engine
Overheated this morning.
overheated this morning. Okay, number 1 is overheated. Number 2, don't ever take the cap off of the hot radiator. Do you know what is the cap of a radiator?
La tapa.
Yeah, you need to remove the cap for charging the antifreeze on the radiator. So that's it. Don't ever take the cap off of a hot radiator. The pressure inside. Okay, that's good. Number 4, I had some left from the last week.
Antifreeze.
Okay, I had some antifreeze left from the last winter. Okay, from last winter. Great. Number 4, I drove my car to the nearest garage. I told the mechanic about the
Malfunction.
malfunction. Okay. Number 5, he advised me to keep plenty of in the
Coolant
coolant.
in the system.
Okay, coolant. Okay, those are our new words. Number 1, overheated. Number 2, pressure. Number 3, antifreeze. Number 4, malfunction. And 5, coolant. Oh, we have more. Number 6, the oil pump circulates oil in the system. Oil. Circulates. Number 7, the oil lubricates.
Lubricate the engine.
It helps keep the engine cool. It also reduces what?
Friction.
And the wear and tear on the engine. Number 8, the exhaust pipe eliminates the exhaust from the engine. A filter cleans the oil. After the engine was
Tear
down.
it was rebuilt. And how do you say in the past?
Turn down.
Turn down. After the engine was turned down, it was
Rebuilt.
rebuilt with T at the end. Rebuilt. Number 11 indicates the speed at which speedometer. Okay, great.
Speedometer.
Muy bien. Page 144. Some questions. Dejo con ustedes eso. Y vamos al siguiente punto. Page 144. Quantity and amount again. You can see that this is a review again. The rules you already know. What's new in this issue? That we are going to use them as a quantifier. Yes? The rules about much, little, many, few, more, the most, you know. In this case, we are going to use them as quantifiers. That's the difference, but it's the same. Okay, let's see. Page 144. Jonathan, read the rules for me, please. Are you there, Jonathan? Walter? Come on, help me, please. Oh, no way. So, Gloria, you are my...
Okay, teacher.
Come on, read for us. Quantity and amount.
We use much and little with non-count mass nouns to say quantify an amount. Much water, much time, little power, little money.
Thank you so much, okay? So much and little with count nouns to talk about quantities, okay? With count nouns. What happened now? We are going to use that as a quantifier. Much water, much time, little power, little money, okay? Number 2, Natalia, please. Number 2, read for me.
We use many and few with plural count nouns also to state quantity and amount. Many people, many houses, few friends, and few books.
Okay, great, excellent. So the more and the most, we studied them as with adjectives, we studied them as adverbs, and now we're going to use them as quantifiers, okay? More coffee, more pencils, the most energy, the most pens. But the rules are the same. Diana, would you like to read for us? Number 3.
Okay, teacher. We use more and the most with both non-count mass nouns and plural count nouns. More coffee, more pencils, the most energy, the most pens.
Much. We
Number
use
4,
number 4.
March is primarily need in questions and negative sentences. George didn't say much. Pam doesn't put much sugar in her tea. Has it saved much money?
Okay, that's right. So the rule says that they are usually mostly in questions and negative sentences. Much money, didn't say much. But sometimes to and so are used with much, okay? In affirmative sentence with to and much, it could appear we're spending too much money. He eats too much. He spends so much time in the kitchen. Number 6, little and few, Francisco.
Okay, little and few usually have a negative idea. Sometimes we use very with them. She had little time and money to wait. No much time and money. They eat very little. Few users can speak German as well as Frank can. Not many of us. There were very few children there.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Little and few have a negative idea, a little and a few positive idea, okay? Number 7, comparatives, and superlatives. Who are in the class? I can see now, let me check who are in the class. Ay, yo no compartí la pantalla una vez más, qué loco. Giselle, next. Comparatives and superlatives.
Okay, teacher. Comparatives and superlatives. Comparisons of quantifiers: little, few, much, many. Positive: little, few, much, many. Comparative: less than, fewer, more, and more. Superlative: the least, the fewest, the most, and the most again. The comparative of little is less. The superlative is the least. The comparative of few is fewer. The superlative is the fewest. The comparative of much and many is more. The superlative is the most.
Thank you so much. Please now read silently the examples and then apply the rules. Please complete page 146, much and many. Please complete 147, little and a few. Please complete page 148, comparatives and superlatives. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Hagan ahora y verificamos y paramos por hoy. ¿Está bien? Completen. Pueden trabajar en grupos ahí, se ayudan allí y verificamos enseguida. Completen página much and many, little and few, comparatives and superlatives. Página 146. Make sentences with much or many. Use the words in parentheses. Example, we need to stop at a gas station, have gas. Oh, we need to stop at a gas station because we don't have much gas. Darlis Fernandez, number 1, we have to hurry. Why?
Because we don't have much time.
Excellent, we don't have much time, great. Natalia Bengochea, number 2, she never talks to anyone. Why?
She doesn't have many friends.
Excellent, great, she doesn't have many friends. Francisco, number 3, the car is very expensive to operate. So?
It uses much gas.
But is it expensive to operate? Come on, think it. Think it over. The car is very inexpensive to operate.
Okay. It uses a few gas.
But you need to use much or many, not a few. So you have to say the opposite of that. How do you say the opposite? The negative way, my friend, come on.
It doesn't use much gas.
Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't use much gas. Diana Lescano, number 4. It was very crowded.
There was many people at the party.
Excellent. There was many people at the party. Giselle, number 5. John has traveled all over the world. For that reason,
he can speak many languages.
That's right. Great. Luciana, she's a very quiet person.
She doesn't say much.
She doesn't say much. Great. Good. Now with little and few. Irma Gomez. Violeta, number 1. The bus was almost empty.
There were there weren't many people on it. I'm sorry, wrong. There were a few people in it.
Okay, there were few people on it. There were few people on it, okay?
Yes.
That's right. With bus, you know that with vehicles that are big, like bus, train, big airplanes, we use on. And with small vehicles like taxis, car, a small plane, like a Cessna, we use in, okay? If I said the car was almost empty, I have to say there were few people in it, but because bus is big, so we say on it. There were if you want, there were very few people on it. Natalia, number 3. Brenda no fue. Natalia, number 2. Yes.
We can waste water. We have little rain this year.
Yes, we had little rain this year. We had very little rain this year. Excellent. Carlos Viveros, number 3. Jason is often rude and selfish.
I imagine that he has few friends.
Yes, he has if you want, few friends is good. Gloria, please hurry up.
You have little time to get there.
Excellent. Diana Lescano, number 5. John tries to fix his own car.
He has little success as a mechanic.
Yes, he has little success as a mechanic. Page 148. Comparatives and superlatives. Make statements about the situation with the words in parentheses. Examples: Jack has 3 children. Tom has 2. Fewer. Tom has fewer children than Jack. Number 1. It's for Giselle again. Giselle. Number 1. Peter smokes 3 cigarettes a day. John smokes 5. And Linda smokes a pack a day.
So Linda is the most smoker.
It's good, that's it. But you can say Linda smokes the most cigarettes in a day. Linda smokes the most cigarettes
in a day.
Thank you, Rebecca. Number 2.
Larry spent $25 for groceries. Lucy spent $17. Lucy has spent less money than Larry.
Excellent, great. Let's do number 3, Liz Rocio Torales.
Okay. All drank a couple of cups of coffee. Louis drank 1 cup and Sam had 3.
Who drank the least coffee?
And Louis drank the least cup of coffee.
Excellent, the least coffee. Louis drank the least coffee. Excellent. Number 4, Hugo Jara. Number 4.
John spent 1 day to complete this work. Bill spent 2 days and Bob spent 5 days. The freeway is John. John spent only 1 day. Is the freeway.
Use the superlative word. You have to use the fewest. Man, come on. John spent what?
John spent the freeway day to complete his work.
Excellent, great. Good job, Hugo. So that's right.
Okay.
And number 6, number 5. Steve bought 3 new suits. Fred bought 2 fewer. Who bought fewer suits than who?
Fred bought fewer suits than Steve.
Fred bought fewer suits than Steve. Fred bought fewer suits than Steve. Number 6, David put 15 gallons of gas in his car. Mary put 20 gallons in hers. More. Who puts more gas in the car?
Mary put more gas in her car than David.
Yes, Mary put more gas in her car than David. Great. Good job, ladies and gents. Thank you for participating in the class. So tomorrow we are going to continue. Tomorrow we are going to talk about adverb clauses of purposes introduced by so that. We are going to make questions with why What for? Because you need to you need to inquire about reasons and purposes. And that's it. That's all for today. And let's continue tomorrow.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Remember to do
Tomorrow.
your
See you
audio
tomorrow.
lessons. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.